This is how I turned my Rust Bucket E36 into a clean drift car.
There's no way I just did that. I just finished the car.
So in the last YouTube video I just posted, I drove 14 hours to go pick up a kit for my E36. And now it's finally time to install it.
The E36 has been pulled into the garage to start prepping for the body kit. I am kind of sad to get rid of the rust patch. To be honest, I think it's kind of cool. Some people, you need to get rid of that like right now, like it's so ugly. And there's other people that are like, dude, that's kind of cool, like you should keep it. I am kind of in the middle. Do I think that this could be even more fire? Yes. I think if I put a body kit on it, it would look so much better. So unfortunately, the rust patch does have to go. I started by taking the window out so I can address the rust under here. I'm basically just gonna sand all of this down to bare metal, treat it for rust, and then, you know, sealer on it of some kind. I wanna fix this properly so it doesn't come back. Because obviously the previous owner, what had happened was I think there was some sort of sideswipe collision. They added a big thing of Bondo right here, and for some reason, something they did made it so it rusted underneath. So I'm gonna try my best to make sure that that doesn't happen again. First off, I did buy some masking paper so that I don't get a bunch of dust in my car. Alright, so we've got everything taped up, the door, and also this quarter window. It's not perfect. We're not painting the car, so don't judge. It's gonna keep the dust out, and that's all that I really care about. It's time. I got the mask on and the gloves. We're about to grind this shit down. Forgot the eye protection, you know what I'm saying? Ray-Ban, Ray-Ban. This is where we're at. Just grind it down to mostly bare metal. I want to finish getting off the rest of the Bondo. Bondo kind of gives me nostalgia from when my E30 was in a body shop. I used the leaf blower to blow most of the dust out, but it kind of just blew it onto my cars. So now my cars are dirty. I basically got to the point on the car where my wheel was kind of cooked. So we're just gonna swap that out, grind it down a little bit more, probably go in with this, and then this. It's actually looking pretty good so far. Okay, so we're gonna take the rear bumper off so I can get closer to the edge right here. This looks like a pretty justifiable cut. Oh, she looks so sexy. Alright, so I have the over fender mocked up. I drilled one hole. This is where the hole for the over fender was. And we're just gonna throw this in. It basically, you press it in, and when you let go, it like expands a little bit so it holds the over fender to the car. Type shit. 3 is a magic number. It's number 4. Yippee, yippee. All right, last hole. All right, guys, we've got a new line, and I think it's time to cut. Got it all hammered up. flush. For some reason, there's a mysterious hole that was in the fender liner. Just gonna have Ryan. Oh, look at that. He's bringing the welder already. Gonna have him weld this up real quick. Fast forward to cool welding montage. I'm gonna grind down this flap here and then grind down the welds and then see what we're working with. Now it's basically just time to protect it and make it look pretty. I made this video on my Instagram and everybody was tripping about me not wearing like glasses or a mask. Meanwhile, I did, I just didn't for that video because it was just like a skit basically. I wasn't even working on the car when I made that. Underrated form of protection, ears. I haven't decided which set of wheels I'm actually gonna run, but I have a style 42s, I think is what they are. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're 18s, and they also have the same size tires as my E36 M3, which, I don't know, it's pretty close. Question of the day is that too close? It's not even on the ground. I fear I might not have cut high enough. How do I know? I don't want to put it on the ground. Put shit on the ground. I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to. Well, now what? We've got a problem. Fuck. I've got the car on the ground. We're about to go drive it. Door is like barely closed. That rear window is just taped, so hopefully that doesn't fall off. We're listening for rubs. Driving, going on bumps, sliding. We're rolling. Oh, it's already rubbing. I wonder if I can slide smooth enough for the camera not to fall over. I doubt it, but yeah, the gimbal fell when I tried to slide. Rubbed the second I started sliding, so I didn't even keep going. I just gave it a little clutch kick and then straightened out. I just did all that work last night and I'm gonna have to redo it again if I want to cut it again. Eventually I'm gonna go turbo and I'm probably gonna want to run bigger tires for more grip. Probably cut it while I'm already here. This is a disaster. Oh yeah, it rubs so bad. Where I can set it. Oh my god. I'm scraping everywhere. It's rubbing. Damn. She still looks tough though. Oh, we still got plates, we're good. Oof. Can we see on the tire? Definitely rubbing right here. Literally rubs basically everywhere it can. So I think I'm just going to cut it more. I'm not happy about this, like, at all. At least I drove it before I did any of the body work. I am kind of sad. I thought about keeping these turn signal things. I thought it might look really cool, just like mounted right here. Maybe I'll mock it up when it's on the car, but for now, I'm not gonna bother. Like, it looks so good just as is. Like, bro, like, I don't even need to wrap that shit. That shit sing it, that shit sing it. Alright, guys, so where we left off, I had to cut the over fender more. Well, since then, I've cut the over fender more. I've welded it, and so the first time I did it, it was actually really easy. because there's only 2 pieces of sheet metal. When I went higher, now there's 3. The one that separates the top layer from the bottom layer, and then on top of that, the wheel arch one. And I'm really happy with this progress so far. I'm glad I decided to cut it more. This is kind of taking me forever. This is the first car I've ever put like a body kit on. I really just want it to be as my best work possible. You know, like I don't want to feel like I could have done a better job. And it's time to cut up the clean side of the car. We all knew that this time was gonna come. Alright, so this one is cut and ready to be mounted almost. I'm obviously going to undercoat that spot right there. You can definitely see the frame rail, and if it's black you can't see it as much, so I've sprayed the underneath of this over fender with undercoating. I think it looks kind of tacky when people just throw raw fiberglass on their car. I don't really know if that's going to benefit anything, but so I just finished the driver's side. This is the clean side. I think it went pretty well. The other side, I taped it off behind the panel when I sprayed the undercoating. It kind of came up, so I decided to like tape it just like a millimeter from the inside, and I think it came out a lot cleaner like that. These are the riv nuts. Put undercoat underneath all of them. So the third piece of sheet metal is finally welded. This quarter is completely prepped and ready to be sprayed. I used this rust dissolver on the rust patch and a bunch of different sanding things for my angle grinder to get all of that rust off, and the only remnants of rust is just a little bit of pitting right here and right here, but this entire section where it was like, I think it was the darkest probably right here, but this section was also looked pretty bad. Go to the other side. This is what the other side is looking like. So we've got some seam sealer already on, and that stuff is thick. Like, that stuff works good. Shaking vigorously for 2 minutes and I'll be back. All right, upside down. I already got it on my car. There's probably a reason they say well-ventilated areas. It's ready to put the over fender on and drive, and I'm pretty excited about that. But unfortunately, it is bedtime. Well, guys, can't enjoy the car for 1 second. I finally finished it. Well, I was mounting the wing, and I cracked my rear glass. The entire thing is literally about to shatter. There's no way I just did that. I just finished the car, like literally just mounted the rear bumper and was putting on the wing. There's no way. You can literally see the line where the wing fell. I'm really hoping this doesn't cost me that much.
Alright guys, so it's the next day. Yesterday was not good. I didn't just crack it, I broke it. I shattered the entire thing. The car is done. Standing on that side of the car, trying to get the wing to sit flush. Because for some reason, one side was sitting flush, but the other side was like at least an inch in the air. And so I was taking the wing off and putting it back on multiple times. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of in a rush because my parts were ready at BMW and I was really trying to go at 4 o'clock. I had started putting the wing on at like 2:30 and I still needed to shower. I was done with the car, but I was like, I'm gonna throw the wing on. And that's where I made the mistake. because I was like, oh, the wing is gonna be easy. It's just 4 bolts. It's just 4 bolts, but I gotta drill all new holes. And then when I took the old wing off, one of the screws was rusted like into the wing, which is very common. I extracted the screw, got the old wing off, started drilling the holes to try to line it up, taking the wing on and then putting it back on. And I only have 4 pieces of tape holding this wing on. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be enough tape to hold the entire wing on, which it was. I wasn't lifting it like completely vertically to where like the tape was supporting all of the weight of the wing. But with how many times I was unsticking it and sticking it, and then it wasn't laying flat completely, and I was just trying to rush, it ended up falling. I heard like a crack, and I was like, it sounded like a fiberglass crack, like the wing had cracked. And so I was like, you know, not a big deal. I can audio work it, right? And then I look over and I just see my windshield looks a little funny. And then I look closer, I process it for a second, and I'm like, oh, wing just smashed my entire windshield. So I started to crash out a little bit. I was like trying to fix the wing so that I could have time to vacuum up the glass and still shower and go to BMW before they closed. That was not happening. I don't know what in my mind thought I could finish all of this and it would like work out and I could still go to BMW. I think I forgot to film this yesterday. I have OEM floor mats that I got off some really old guy on Marketplace. They're like literally mint. So I put some Flex Seal on the back. It's like a rubberized coating.
What do you guys think? Do you think the Flex Seal was a W on the floor mats? I think it looks really good.
Alright guys, I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. As you might be able to tell, we have a new car in the garage. I've been driving the car around for a few days now, and the kit is on. It's good. I don't have a windshield, but I bought a car for the windshield. So I already have a buyer that's put a deposit down to come pick up this car. He wants to pick it up today, but I've yet to find a person that can dismount the rear windshield. I have someone scheduled to come at noon, but over the phone, he didn't seem very confident that he was going to be able to pull it without cracking, which kind of concerns me. He's only charging me $300 to remove it and mount it onto this car. So I think that's the best deal I'm gonna get to keep a rear OEM windshield. This is post body work on the rear over. I used a rust dissolver on all the rust and wire brushes and a bunch of different sandpaper to get off all of the rust. It said 30 minutes and 2 sessions if it's severe rust. So I guess I did essentially 3 sessions. About an hour and a half I spent just rubbing the dissolver on there and watching the rust just kind of dissolve. I used this epoxy primer, which is the last clip you saw. After using the epoxy primer, I put down a little bit of the green fiberglass strand reinforced over here, and then a little bit right here, and then this section right here, and then I used a filler primer on top of the rest. Original Bondo, just a skim over the sections, another thing, the filler primer, and then this is kind of where we're at. I also haven't done this side yet either, so technically I do need to Bondo this side, but I'm kind of just waiting until I'm deciding to wrap it because this side looks pretty clean. And if I do this side, there will be some sanding scratches right there and it'll probably just be more obvious than it is right now. It's protected. It doesn't need to be done. So here's our donor car. This thing was an absolute steal. It does have a blown head gasket, but it runs, it drives, it's manual, and it has a ton of drift mods. It has a 3.9 LSD. It's got wheel studs. It's got low-key a lot of stuff. This rear windshield is pretty clean. OEM front windshield, 0 cracks. Oh, I guess there is a chip up here. It has original window stickers. It doesn't look like this person really drove it on I-5 that much, which is really what destroys the front ends on cars. So this car has glass headlights, Condor motor mounts, Condor trans mounts, M3 front bumper, wheel stud conversions, 3.9 LSD, coilovers, chassis mount shifter, and Bavarian Auto Works coil packs. The windshield thing is insane. I'm really hoping the guy, he's supposed to be coming around noon, but I'm really hoping he doesn't crack it, because if he does, I'm low-key fucked. This is how we whip in the whip. So I put a brand new BMW seal right here, and it looks so much better than the other side. I'm almost debating I have to get the other side now. So yesterday we were able to get the brand new windshield mounted with brand new tint, and it looks so great. It makes my other tinted windows not look great. The car is officially done. Now I just need to wrap it. But as it is, this car, it looks amazing. Like, it's honestly everything I've envisioned this car to be before I even had the car. Every time I look at this car, I'm like, wow, like I really did that. I really built this car. It's not like I handcrafted it or anything, but you know, this is the most I've ever done to any car ever. Like, the biggest build list out of all of my cars. It looks the best in my opinion. It's like bagging a really bad bitch and being like, I don't understand why she wants me. It's not like that at all. I don't understand. I'm just in love with this car. Like, I can't stop looking at it. This car looks amazing, and I'm so incredibly happy. It's just, I can't even put into words. I'm so grateful. Like, yeah, I paid for this car. I've built this car over the past 2 years, and I've been like somewhat patient. It's really easy for anybody to scroll on Marketplace and find a car and pay a little bit of moolah to have something that looks nice. When you buy a car and it is not good, like not a good car off the get-go, and you make it good, it's just such an incredible feeling. I would recommend everybody to experience this at least once in their life. You know, it doesn't have to be with a car, but it could be with a project of some sorts, like a house or really anything. You invest time and money into something because you see a vision. Proving to yourself that you can accomplish that, it's just such an incredible feeling, and I can't even describe it. You just have to do it yourself. But the car is done. There's definitely a lot of little things that I still need to fix. I have an entire list. I still need to do a lot of maintenance to this car. If you guys want to see a video of me going down a price list and a breakdown of all of the money I've put into this car, all of the mods that it has, let me know. The E36 that I had bought to swap the windshield sold the exact same day that I swapped the windshields. If you guys enjoy content like this, please hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, hit the notifications bell to get notified every single time that I post. Also, make sure to follow my Instagram, my Facebook, and my eBay account. I post a bunch of deals on there for parts, for E36s, E46s. I just had an E39, so whatever you guys need, hit me up and I will try to help you out. I do this because I love BMWs, I love cars, and it supports my hobbies. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.